pretty good.
A rivalry isn't born. It's woven over time. Its threads become entangled, leaving moments into memories.
Touchdown, Lions! They'll act somebody like us. Now we got division. We're gonna run the fight for the day.
Each stitch building on a legacy in a pattern that repeats again and again.
And the Packers have won.
Unbelievable.
The Lions have won it for the first time since 1991.
Now, is the fabric too frayed in Green Bay?
No reason to get blown out. It's inexcusable.
There is a lot of unknowns. We're going to enjoy this year for all it has to offer.
Every season's once in a lifetime. Let's make a memory today, right?
And what direction will Detroit take with a new face at the helm?
Going to be a lot of games this year that aren't going our way. I think you find out who you are as a team.
The fans return to Lambeau for the Lions and the Packers as their tapestry grows with another stitch in time.
Lambeau Field, Green Bay, for the last NFL game of the summer and week number 2. Welcome to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. The NFL's reigning MVP, Aaron Rodgers, comes off the worst loss of his brilliant career as the Packers open the home campaign against Jared Goff and Green Bay's NFC North rivals from Detroit. And the fine folks of Green Bay have been waiting 652 days for a proper Lambeau leap. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Monday Night Football. I'm Steve Levy with Louis Riddick and Brian Greasy. Lisa Salters down on the sideline. John Parry's over there to our left. If, in fact, this is the last dance for Aaron Rodgers, got off to a rather clumsy start, losing 38-3 to the Saints. Now, around here, they're considering it the 4th preseason game, which the league doesn't do anymore. You get the extra regular season game, but tonight, Grease, Packers need to make this count.
Yeah, nobody's hitting the panic button, but they certainly feel the pressure, and tonight they do have to perform. This is all born out of expectations, right? This is a team that we expect to be competing for a Super Bowl. Back-to-back seasons, Matt LaFleur has had this team in the NFC Championship game, and he did it by focusing on winning the NFC North first, and then on a week-in and week-out basis focus. We talked to them this week. It was a little bit different this offseason. It was, how can we get over that NFC Championship hurdle? I think that hurt them in week 1. They were not mentally ready to play. And Lewis, even worse than that, they were out-physicaled in that game against the Saints.
Yeah, they sure were. They were out-physicaled in all 3 phases. And you know what? I'm not worried about the offense. I think Aaron Rodgers will get that side of the football going the way it needs to be going at a championship level. It's the defense, Steve, Brian, that I'm concerned about. Joe Barry, new defensive coordinator, spent 4 years with the LA Rams previous to this year, replaces Mike Pettin. Look, there was a lot of issues from a physical standpoint, from a technique standpoint, from an assignment standpoint, and from an execution standpoint. They need to get that taken care of tonight in order to get their season back to 500 and get on the right track.
So Dan Campbell, first-year head coach, brings his Detroit Lions into town. Don't mention the word rebuild around Dan Campbell. He's not happy about that. He thinks they have the talent to win right now, but their margin of error is very slim. A week ago against San Francisco, they're down 41-17 at the 2-minute warning. Now, had a couple of scores, onside kick. They made it a 1-score game, so they are feeling good about the effort. Lewis, they didn't quit. They want to show improvement every week. Tough spot tonight.
Yeah, look, they're going to play in the image of their head coach in Dan Campbell. And what does that mean? That means on the offense side of the ball in particular, they're going to play a smash-mouth brand of football. They're going to try and win this game between the numbers, between the hashes, coming downhill, playing smash-mouth football, and then taking opportunistic shots over the top with Jared Goff, which is something they believe he can do. And they're going to need to do that tonight in order to match pace with the Packers offense.
Yeah, it was refreshing talking with Dan Campbell this week. He's such the right job for the right person right now. But Jared Goff, I want to see this young man step up. He was dumped by the LA Rams, and he has to respond. He has to play better. He plays great throwing the ball down the field. He's got a great arm. He just has to eliminate those small mistakes.
Make no mistake, this is a difficult spot for the Lions. They have the most rookies of any team in the NFL on their roster, and they'll start a rookie quarter tonight against Aaron Rodgers. There's no one that can stop him.
This is an awesome opportunity for Jerry.
He's up there. Hey!
Progressive presents.
Back at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, set for the 184th all-time meeting between the Lions and the Packers. Down to the sideline of Lisa Salters.
Steve, I remember when you said it last week that you could already hear Aaron Rodgers spelling out the word R-E-L-A-X. Well, he didn't do that after the blowout loss to the Saints. His message this week had more letters, but the same sentiment.
Obviously, we got to play better, but if we're starting to freak out after 1 week, we're in big trouble.
There was no spelling bee this time, but Aaron Rodgers is once again calling for calm in Green Bay. Rodgers says he doesn't care about what anyone outside of the Packers had to say about the Week 1 loss to New Orleans or about his un-MVP-like performance. But the sports talk frenzy it caused has, in his opinion, been an overreaction. Yes, the game was terrible, Rodgers said, from the first play to the last. But he said it shouldn't and hasn't changed the way the Packers practice or prepare.
It's not acceptable, but it's just one game. And we're not going to be held prisoner mentally by that poor performance. And like I said, we're not going to change a ton of things. And we got to play better, and I expect that we will on both sides of the ball.
Rodgers said he was watching to see how his team would respond this week and said there was no finger pointing, no freaking out. If we go out and dominate tonight, he said, that will be the new storyline. Steve?
Thank you, Lisa. Peyton and Eli are over on ESPN2. And after this break, we'll all have the opening kickoff. You've been watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff.
The Monday Night Pick'em Fans Pick, presented by T-Mobile, America's largest, fastest, and most reliable 5G network. And the fans pick Green Bay. Stay tuned to see if they got it right.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Monday Night Football, Jared Goff and the Lions battle Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. It's an NFC showdown in Lambeau.
Where else would you rather be right now?
And for tonight, kickoff. Good chance we'll get some rain in the fourth quarter here tonight. And if you're into the uniform game, tonight's a dandy. You have the tradition of the Packers, of course. And how about the Lions wearing white pants for the first time since at least 1950. Lions won the toss. They want the football. And they'll get it at the 25-yard line.